They're lying to us about Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. This new trailer isn't just about a new villain, it might completely change what we know about the story. Let's dive in and figure out what's really going on. But only a small number of people who watch the video are subscribed. And my next Poppy Playtime videos are going to be amazing. So I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to not miss them and like the video to support me. Also, let's leave a heart in the comments for Huggy Wuggy. Poppy Playtime. Chapter 4's latest trailer is here, and trust me, it's wild. From cryptic text flashes to horrifying new characters, this might be the darkest chapter yet. In this video, we're breaking down every scene, analyzing every detail, and uncovering secrets you probably missed. You'll want to stick around because what I found might just blow your mind. First off, there's something weird about the tone of this trailer. Mob Entertainment isn't just teasing another spooky chapter. They're hinting at something bigger, a shift in the entire narrative, and if you miss the hidden details, you're probably only scratching the surface of what's going on. The trailer begins with an epilepsy warning and jumps straight into glitches, distorted voices, and cryptic text. One phrase stood out immediately. Wake up. What does this mean? And why does the trailer keep throwing words like nobody and where is my body? At us? This isn't random. It's all connected. In Chapter 4, our main enemy will be even scarier than Catnap and Mommy Longlegs, and most likely the toughest opponent we've faced so far. That's because we're up against an AI, one that doesn't even have a physical body. This is my theory based on analyzing the trailer, and I believe the thousands of TV screens we see scattered around symbolize this. The humanoid figure with a TV for a head that we see at the end might just be a representation of this AI. Even if we manage to destroy it, there's a high chance it could suddenly reappear from the TVs we've seen throughout the game. If you remember the tutorial video tapes from previous chapters, I think it might even communicate with us through one of those. I suspect it has access to all computer-controlled systems in the game, meaning it will constantly watch us through cameras. We'll likely have to avoid being seen by the cameras, which is what makes this enemy one of the scariest and most relentless we've encountered. Let's start with the text, bigger bodies. This isn't new. If you've played previous chapters, you know Playtime Co. was experimenting with making their toys more lifelike and more dangerous, but the flashes in the trailer suggest it's far worse than we thought. There's a bloodied operating table, scissors, and even a glimpse of the prototype's hand. This suggests that Chapter 4 will dive deeper into the gruesome experiments that brought these terrifying toys to life. The distorted voice in the trailer asks, "Where am I?" This immediately made me think of Harley Sawyer, the scientist behind the Bigger Bodies project. The text, "They broke me," hints that Sawyer's consciousness might now be trapped inside the factory's machines, turning him into a ghost in the system. This makes Sawyer not just a tragic figure, but potentially the next big antagonist. We're introduced to several eerie new settings. The playroom, a children's play area that looks abandoned for years. The hopscotch markings and four corners game on the floor suggest this was meant to be a cheerful place, but the towering watchtowers and the ominous door in the center scream danger. The bloodied lab. This room feels like ground zero for the Bigger Bodies experiments. Bloodstains cover the walls and floors, and Bunzo Bunny's lifeless body is a haunting reminder of what goes on in this factory. The cave. A damp, dark space with a giant reinforced door at its center. This door looks like it's either hiding something horrifying or keeping us safe from it. The trailer teases a mysterious humanoid figure with hand-like feet and what appears to be a robe. It doesn't move, but its presence is terrifying. As the camera pans up, TVs flicker on, and the figure's head, a TV screen, begins to glow. Could this be Sawyer in his new form? Or is it something entirely different? The trailer uses text flashes to give us subtle clues about the story. Let's break down a few. I am broken. Sawyer's transformation into a digital consciousness. Nowhere and I am mind only. Sawyer's body is gone, but his mind lives on, controlling the factory. I think therefore I am. This suggests Sawyer is struggling with his identity, grappling with his existence in this new form. These flashes don't just tell us about Sawyer, they hint at the emotional and psychological depth this chapter might explore. It's no longer just about survival, it's about understanding what it means to exist. Chapter 4 is shaping up to be the most intense and story-driven chapter yet. With the introduction of Sawyer's tragic backstory, the dark experiments of Playtime Co., and horrifying new settings, this chapter promises to be more than just jump scares. It's diving deep into the twisted history of the factory and the psychological horror of its characters. Want to uncover more secrets about Poppy Playtime? Hit subscribe and check out my next video.